back to episode 8. We're just chilling. About to, I think, button up this quest line. So, saved all the chiefs. We got some recipes. Yeah, we did some stuff.
The king.
Let's go fast travel, but let's go bank, maybe inventory. No, we should be right.
Supplies are now reaching the city on a regular basis. Maybe now our basic city functions will get
repaired. Let me take it right here.
I saw an orc trying to repair a water wheel the other day. No matter how hard you punch it, the darn thing...
The pumpkin everywhere, nice. There appears to be in the style flavored by what else, such as arrows used by Ellie, perhaps a measure of some sort. You okay? Oh, there's another one.
You made it! Excellent! You found me! I knew you could do it. Did you like the trail I left for you? It was easy. Hide, release an arrow, move forward, repeat. And I was able to stay hidden the whole way.
Sounds like you got this here thing figured out, though.
Well, mostly. I did almost get caught that last time. Scared the leaves off my tree, if you catch my meaning. I dove down here to hide and wait for you to arrive. Worked a lot better in my head, truth be told.
Did you learn anything about what's going on?
I found out that the stronghold contains a large prison of some sort, but I have no idea where they hid the thing. Nothing around here looks like a prison to me. Oh, I did hear something else while I was sorting my arrows and waiting for you.
What did you
A
hear?
couple of Vosh rocks were arguing. One of them stormed off toward the overlook. He sounded pretty upset with the cult. We might be able to get the prison's location out of him. Or, you know, he could alert the entire stronghold to our presence.
Any other ideas about how we locate this
The cultists talk a lot. We might be able to eavesdrop on them and hear something useful. Or we can search the buildings and hope for the best. Either way, let's split up. We can meet back up after one of us finds something.
I'll see what I can
If
find
you
out.
discover anything useful, meet me behind the Great Hall. And try not to raise any alarms. The longer we can keep the Vosh Rock from discovering our presence, the less likely they are to start slaughtering any prisoners.
Any thoughts about the fall
Now
show?
that you mention it, the Vosh Rocks seem pretty well equipped for a deranged cult. I've seen armies that didn't have some of the equipment they're using. You think one of the alliances might be funding these extremists?
To harm a member of the Dragonfall Code is certainly possible.
For as much as I crave adventure, I hate war. My clan refused to get involved in all that. Never wanted to bow down to a high elf queen who looked down upon our customs. What can I say? I come from stubborn stock.
Stop me.
What the? Who are... Hold on. I'm not like the rest of these cultists. They forced me into this. Said they were going to kill me unless I converted to their cause. You've got to believe me.
I heard you had disagreement with the other cultists. Want to tell me about it?
Listen, I'm not like them. Look at me! Do I look like an orc to you? I was a prisoner. They forced me. Join or die, they said. What the? Listen, I'm not like them. Look at me! Do I look like an orc to you? I was a prisoner. They forced me. Join or die, they said. Oh, gods. Why is this happening? I don't want to die.
Tell me how to find the prison.
The prison? That's what we were arguing about. I said it isn't as secure as they think. Oh, sure, the main gate is impenetrable, but there are other ways to get in. They don't care. Who'd be dumb enough to jump into a prison, they said?
Jump into... where is the prison?
It's below us. The prison is underground. The well leads directly to it, but it's pretty deep. I wouldn't recommend just jumping. Oh, gods. Please, don't kill me. I told you what I know. Let me go. Please.
Get out of here, but you better not raise the alarm.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going to get out of here the first chance I get. And don't worry. I won't say a word about you.
Did you learn anything about the prison? I gathered some interesting information, but nothing that helps us at this exact moment.
The prison is underground.
Underground? Like in a dungeon or something? I hope you don't expect me to grab a shovel and start digging.
Nope.
Did you learn any underground? Like in a dungeon or something? I hope you don't expect me to grab a shovel and start digging. I don't do that sort of thing.
There's a well that leads to the prison. We just need a way to climb down.
Well? Yeah, I saw the old well. We'll need a rope or something to climb down, though. Check near the forge. I noticed tools and ropes hanging around. One of those ropes should serve our needs.
I gotta go get my charger for my controller. I'll be right back. Much better. Find the rope. Yeah, you see nothing. No. Nice. Alright, let's go.
I'm glad you're back. It's starting to get cold out here. Well, colder, really. I'm not sure how the orcs and the Nords stand it. Did you find a rope? Was it right where I said it would be?
Found a coiled rope.
I knew you could do it. Follow
Oh,
me.
thanks.
I'll secure the rope and drop it into the well. Come on. The well is this way. I'll hang back and look around up here a little more while you head into the prison.
Oh, fun. Let's go see. This man looks like he was only recently killed. You guys were murdering some murderers. Came from the third box that I saw.
Is that the best you can do? My hearth mother hits harder than that. She's dead. You again. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you liked. So Kurog's pet shows up again. Are you here to make sure I am still a prisoner? Or has he sent you to cut my throat? Come on, what are you waiting for? Just kill me and get it over with. Or don't you have the guts for that kind of work?
Your chief who got captured?
Kurog sent you to kill the captured chief, but he didn't tell you it was me. How typical. Well, the damn cultists couldn't kill me, the prison escapees couldn't kill me, and neither can you.
High Priestess Solgra sent me, not Kurog.
The Trinimac priestess. She's just like the idiots who attacked my stronghold and threw me down here. They released my prisoners and made a game out of letting them torture us. But the joke's on them. I'm still alive.
Why should I rescue you after what you did at the Orsinium Temple?
What are you talking about? After I left Orsinium, I returned here just in time to watch the Voshrock overwhelm my stronghold. I've been a prisoner in my own dungeon ever since. Definitely didn't have time to do anything at the temple.
The fanatics kept shouting your name as they attacked.
That's nice. I have adoring admirers. But I had nothing to do with them or the temple. Now do you want to chat or do you want to get out of here? My arms hurt, so climbing up the well is right out. We need to find another exit.
Sounds like you got a suggestion.
I do indeed. But the prison defenses are still active. That's going to make getting out of here a bit tricky. Lucky for you, I'm here.
Alright, let's find the exit.
First, we need to get through the Chamber of Scorn, where we keep the most dangerous prisoners. Chamber's protected by poison gas. If we run into trouble, you'll have to deal with it, what with my injured arm and all. Damn gates! I forgot about them. Blasted engineers always making upgrades. So just so you know, if we don't do this exactly right, we're both going to die. No pressure or anything, but I wanted you to know what we're dealing with here.
Well, what do we need to do?
I need to turn the manual override switches in the correct order to open the gate to the next chamber. But this is the Chamber of Scorn. It was designed to hold our most dangerous inmates, so it won't be that simple.
Never knows what else is going to happen.
As soon as I start the process, poison will begin filling the room, and those cell doors are going to swing open. I'll try to be quick, but with an injured arm, I can only work so fast. Just keep the prisoners away from me and stay out of the gas.
What happens if the gas
You
touches me?
die a slow and painful death. Exciting, isn't it? Now let's get this over with. Once I turn this lever, there's no stopping, so get ready. Turning the first lever. Now! I'll get the next one. Just keep those prisoners away from me. more complicated. One more lever to go. All right, that's done. Let's keep moving. Welcome to the Spike Room. I'd brag about the craftsmanship if we weren't trapped down here. See those valves on the wall? I need you to turn all 3 of them. Just watch out for the spikes.
We just need to turn the 3 valves.
Well, not exactly. Those expensive engineers I hired built in override timers on the locks. If you don't close the valves fast enough, the trap resets. We built it to hamper escape attempts, remember? It's not supposed to be easy.
Turn the valves quickly, anything
Just
else.
watch out for those spikes. They're reinforced metal sharpened to razor points. They might be coated with poison. Depends on when the last maintenance tasks were performed. Get skewered by a couple of those spikes and it's so long, Hawker.
Alright, that's what we advice before I go
The
down there.
spikes aren't random. You can watch from up here and you might be able to determine the pattern. It changes daily, so even I don't know the current sequence. Just remember that if you take too long, it resets and you'll have to start over.
Alright. Oops. Meant to do it here, but whatever. next one be... No, so it should be this one. So that's 4. Be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not. What the hell?
That didn't work out very well for you, did it? Try moving quicker than a hawker, would you?
That'll be 3. Very well for you, did it? Try moving quicker than a hawker, would you? A little farther and we'll be out of here. Fine. It's good to breathe free air again. Just... I refuse to leave one prison just to enter another. If you plan to take me to Kurog, forget about it. I'd rather die here with my clan than have to see Kurog's gloating face again. I'm not taking you to Kurog.
Damn right you're not. Make a move and I'll cut you. Just a flick of my wrist and your guts will decorate the floor. Now tell me why Solgra sent you. What kind of game is Kurog playing this time?
Your arm.
My arm is fine, but I couldn't get out of the prison on my own, so killing you down there wasn't an option. Now I'll ask again. Why are you here? Why did Solgra send you to help me?
She didn't want the Wash Rock to kill you in the Trinamat's name.
Now I understand. Kurog wants to save face. Can't have a rival chief die at the hands of fanatics who worship the same god as our so-called king.
Uh-oh.
Now I see where Kurog's priorities lie.
Well, isn't he trying to unite your people? You could help him.
Me? Help Kurog? Where was our so-called king when my clan was at the mercy of the Vashrak? Where was he when my people were dying or being forced to join this cult against their will?
Is that why you attacked the temple?
How many times do I have to tell you? I had nothing to do with that. You want to know the truth? Find Ulsha. I sent her away during the attack. She's camped outside Farum. She'll tell you everything you need to know.
Chief Vazrog, lower your weapon, please. I don't want to loose this arrow, but I will if you don't stand down.
Damn it, Wood Elf, fine. But you might as well put that arrow in my heart because I won't let you turn me over to Kurog.
So now what? I've never taken an Orc Chief prisoner before.
I'm not sure. He refuses to go see Kuro.
I guess we could take him to High Priestess Solgra. She did send us to save him, after all. I'm sure I can sneak him into the city, as long as he cooperates and doesn't do anything stupid or anything.
You escort Chief Roy's High Priest Laura and I'll meet you there.
All right then, we've got a plan. And it's a perfectly good plan. Really. Other than me trying to sneak the chief into a city where Kurog has eyes and ears everywhere. What was I thinking? And how are we going to convince the chief to come with me?
The Chief suggests I talk to someone else to do that and you keep him out of Kurog's hands.
Right. Sneak Bosrog into Orsinium and get him to Solgra. Easy as Boar Knuckles pie. Why do I have a feeling this trip back is going to get complicated?
You'll do fine.
You can put the bow down, Elf. I'll go with you as long as you promise not to turn me over to Kurog.
Sorry, no. I'm keeping the bow. But I promise not to take you to Kurog.
Someone's coming this way, Ulsha!
Let them through. They're friends. It's good to see you again, though we seem destined to always meet during troubled times. First, the frozen peasants, and now this difficulty with the Vashrak. I try to remain optimistic, but sometimes I just want to scream.
Bezrak sent me to talk to you.
My husband lives. Truly, the man is favored by Malakath. I suppose I need to thank Solgra for sending help when I requested it. But where is he? Is the chief well?
Bezrak's fine, but I need to know how he was captured.
After the chief met with Kurog, we immediately set out for Farin. He was angry, but he refused to talk about it. We arrived to find our stronghold overrun by those Trinimac fanatics. The Vashrak fell upon us before we knew what was happening.
So Bezrak didn't send word to attack the Temple of Sinium.
What? Of course not. Chief Bosrog would never put innocents in danger, not even if Kurog insulted his honor. Tell me who these imposters were, so that I can deal with them in accordance with the curse and the code.
We're still trying to figure out who's behind all of this.
Very well. But my chief is innocent. We must clear his name. I'll contact my sources and investigate from my end if you promise to do the same. Now where is Chief Bosrog?
Chief Bosrog is safe, you have my word on that.
Then I trust he will stay that way, or you will answer to me. Take this as a token.
Hold, outsider! I bring a message from the king! King Kurog requests the honor of your presence, outsider. My beloved awaits your arrival at the keep, so do not linger. His dark mood is bad enough without you disappointing him as well.
Do you know what the king wants?
Of course I know what the king wants. He wants to see you, immediately. Do you have any other pointless questions you'd like me to answer for you?
Have I offended you in some way?
Outsider, my apologies. The king's mood has set everyone on edge. You could literally cut the tension in the court with a knife, and I fear it will get worse before it gets better. Go, talk to the king. Perhaps you can raise his low spirits.
I'll go speak to King Kurog.
Go! Have you no sense of urgency? My beloved's mood has already grown dark. Don't add to his anger as well, outsider.
Why is the king so angry?
Why? Why does the sun rise and fall each day? Why do the spring rains eventually free us from winter's icy grip? The king is angry, and like any force of nature, he refuses to be denied.
But something must have inspired the king's bad mood.
Well, yes. Of course something did. Go and speak to the king, outsider. I prefer you hear the news from his mouth instead of from mine.
Goodbye. The hall? Yeah. Well, let me go to the bank. Yeah, no sense of urgency.
I never expected...
Crap. It's 600 and something.
Your possessions will be...
Go bank, deposit. Okay. Archanist? Yep.
Come here, Kruger.
Alright, so keep following this road.
I hate this place. Nothing but dry bread and old turnips to eat.
Let's talk to this jackal.
Have you ever looked at these statues? I mean, really looked at them. Legends carved into bronze or stone. The work of hundreds of hours, likely crafted by people who didn't know a thing about their subject matter. And for what purpose, do you think?
To honor and remember them.
And who decides who we honor and remember? The victors, of course, for they get to write the history. But there are two sides to every story. No one remembers the losers. They fought for what they believed in and failed, and so they are forgotten.
What are you getting at?
To the vanquished, this isn't a statue of a hero. It's a tribute to a tyrant. Many see me in the same way, a tyrant, forcing my ideas upon the people. They say I'm wrong, that I'll destroy the Orsimer. They seek to turn everyone against me.
Has someone turned against you?
I get reports. Things my advisors think I need to know. One report claims that the Wood Elf is keeping company with Bosrog. When two of my scouts confronted her, she killed them both. I'm concerned that Bosrog has turned Eveli against us.
You think that Evely Sharp Arrow is a traitor?
Evely aids my enemy. The Wood Elf has chosen the wrong side. I worry that you might follow her example. But I have a moot to prepare for, and I've said what I had to say. When you see Evely, I expect you to do the right thing.
Pretty sure you're full of shit.
Are you? Yes, I'm sure you are. I have a message for you.
Okay.
I thought that was you when I saw you enter the keep. You were in there so long, though, I was beginning to think you'd never come back out. It's scary, isn't it? Malakoff this and Trinimac that, and all that talk about traitors in the court.
You said you had a message.
Right. A little wood elf gave it to me. Described you to a turn and asked me to deliver this letter. Not sure why she was hiding under that hood, or why she spoke with a funny accent. I haven't met that many wood elves, so...
Did this wood elf say anything else?
As a matter of fact, although it didn't make a lick of sense to me, she said the letter itself wasn't important. She said that what really matters is the beginning of every thought. Maybe you'll understand it, because I certainly don't.
Goodbye. Okay. Read the letter. We love you, little charter. We love you very much. Are you happy with your lot in life with all the packs and such? Fancy seems so calm, so quiet and beauty. The cheese you provide is delicious and very much respected. And inherit. Bless me, sorry. The keeping castle, oh, little enchantress. Turn away from the king, country life can be unfair. Room for another load pack upon your woolly back. Secret dollars will you share what we all lack. Words can't convey how we love you. Orcs know it more than the mammoth of the hair. Don't worry, we won't embarrass you any further. Smell the love of one lost hug for all you nurture. Decipher to find us.
You know, come to think of it, maybe the message is in some kind of code. Hey, maybe someone in the Mages Guild could help you decipher that.
Do you know anyone?
If you need any help, that is.
Do you know anyone who can decipher codes?
Well, maybe, if there's actually a hidden message and it's not just some weird poem. I have a friend, sort of. Name's Kalina. She just arrived in the Mages Guild, and she's the smartest person I know. She could help you. Probably.
Goodbye. Mammoth and hair. I'll get that in.
I welcome mortal clan to Orsinium. Their work is without compare. Some will say otherwise, but they are wrong.
We're rather busy here, as I'm sure you can plainly see. We recently opened this guild hall at the invitation of the king. Now, if only we could get him to provide us with more suitable facilities.
Could you help decipher
a coded message? You mean as in spies and such? That's not something I'm usually asked about. Reagents, soul gems, spells. Those are my usual areas of expertise. Not sure I can be of much help in this, but perhaps I can offer a bit of advice.
Anything that could help would be appreciated.
Coded messages, if that's what this is, tend to contain patterns. The message, or the poem in this case, usually doesn't mean anything as a whole. The real message is in the tiny snippets. Try looking at the words differently. Maybe that will help.
Well, there must be something else you can tell me. Yeah, sure.
A bribe? Oh, very well. I accept, but you didn't hear this from me. There's an outlaw den below the city. It's the best place to find all kinds of unsavory characters. If anyone can decipher your message, you'll find them there.
Okay.
No, I understand. If you change your mind, I'll be here.
Listen, this one is completely innocent. Do orcs all Khajiit look the same, yes? And I was not in the city earlier today. I was especially nowhere near the marketplace. This one is not the one you are looking for.
I don't care what you stole. I'm looking for help decoding a message.
Codes and languages. This one considers those to be her specialty. You have come to the correct person, my friend. Let me see the message. I will even give you a discount since I was not arrested today. Interesting, but extremely obvious. You really needed this one's help to decipher this? There are not even any mysterious symbols or complex patterns. It's so simple a sober Nord could figure it out. No offense intended.
Then tell me what it says.
No. If this one simply blurts out the answer, then you will have learned nothing. Better to teach you to hunt than hand you a sandwich, yes? The beginning of each thought. Look at the first word of every sentence. Then all will become clear.
Okay. We are at the inn. Hidden room, secret word, orc. Mammoth, don't smell. Switch in.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Looks like it would be the second one.
What was I thinking coming? I never should have left all alone.
Damn moot. First the king invites outsiders, and now this? It's no wonder we don't have any rooms left to rent. Plenty to eat and drink downstairs, though, so feel free to go and bother the bartender.
I'm looking for my friend, a wood elf, and a couple of orcs.
A wood elf and 2 orcs? Sounds like the beginning of a bad limerick. Sorry. We don't see that many of the little elves around here, so I really can't help you.
I understand orcs don't smell, or so I've heard.
Ah, my apologies. I couldn't reveal anything until you said the proper words. Take the stairs down into the storage area. Look for an opening in the wall. It leads to our most private set of rooms.
Why?
Walk into the Bush Rock base? That's suicide!
We have to find out what the Vashrak have planned. If we wait for them to strike, it will be too late.
Whatever they're planning, it's going to happen soon. They just about told me as much when they threw me into my own prison.
Maybe we should have left you in there. For all we know, you deserve to be in prison.
Listen to me, Elf. I didn't attack anyone. I left Orsinium and they ambushed me.
I sent you to rescue the Chief Everlee. I wouldn't have done that if I believed he was guilty.
You lied to us, High Priestess. You knew who you were sending us to rescue the entire time. This feels like one giant trap, and we walked right into it.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm sorry that Everlee is upset, but I did what had to be done. Please, let's talk. I know you have questions, and you're probably just as angry with me as Everlee. But please, hear me out, I beg you. There are deadly plots unfolding, and we're all in terrible danger.
You know, you knew we were rescuing Buzzrock, you lied to us.
I withheld certain details, yes, but I had good reasons. If cultists killed Buzzrug in Trinamac's name, it would have started a civil war. And if Kurog found out you were trying to rescue Buzzrug, you would never have been allowed to leave the city.
I don't understand. You said Buzzrug was behind the attack on the temple.
Buzzrug's shield wife approached me after the Vashrak attacked Farron's stronghold. She knew the king would do nothing for those who didn't accept his rule. Chief Buzzrug was ambushed at the same time the temple was being attacked.
And what does that prove?
Someone wanted to blame Buzzrug for the Malakath fanatics, while also removing the chief from the battlefield. It was a brilliant plan. Fortunately, you were able to foil it. And now, thanks to Buzzrug, we know what the Vashrak are planning next.
What are the Vashrak planning to do next?
The Vashrak want to make a statement. Something big. Buzzrug thinks it involves the Moot, where all the chiefs will be gathered. We need more information. Someone needs to enter the old Trinamac temple to the west and learn more about their plans.
And that someone is me?
I'll send scouts ahead, but you'll need to get inside and do whatever it takes to uncover the exact nature of their plan. Lives are at stake, remember that. Now please, talk to Everly. We need her. You have to convince her to help us.
Okay.
You two have your orders. Scout the temple exterior. The others will join you shortly.
Finally! Something to do that doesn't involve a message.
I hate this situation. I really do. Being a hero, that's supposed to be pure and honest. Good is good and evil is evil, you know what I mean? But nothing here is clear-cut. I can't tell the good guys from the bad.
It was easy, everyone would be sure. If it was easy, everyone would be sure.
I'm not even sure whose side I'm on anymore. When Bazrog and I sneaked into the city, 2 guards got lucky and happened to be in the right place at the right time. They attacked. I just reacted and let my arrows fly.
Everything worked out, so stop. You defended yourself and your charge.
But I killed 2 guards who were just doing their job. They probably have loved ones, pets. I don't know if I can do this anymore.
You have to do what's right for you, but I could certainly use your help.
I knew you were going to say that. Still, I'm not sure I can get past Solgra's lies. She tricked us into helping Chief Bazrog, and I'm still not sure about his role in all this. All right, you can count on me, but I'm doing this for you, not them.
Come to Paragon's remembrance. I need someone I can trust with this.
I can do that. Besides, it'll be nice to get out of the city. Try to forget about the price on my head for a while. All right, let's do this. But be careful out there, will you? I can't afford to lose the only person I really trust.
Okay, goodbye. Right. That's that. Wow. All right. It's below. Where? Yeah. Yeah, alright.
Here. Can I? Let's save that. Pink. Yep. Let's just go do that now since I'm here. Sorry.
The concept of banking.
This city...
Alright, let's get on our way. Some spiders.
Hills?
It's certainly well hidden. If Buzzrug lied to us, then we're probably about to meet with horrible, horrible deaths.
I've got good news, disappointing news, and downright awful news. The good, Buzzrug's instructions were easy to follow. The disappointing, I have no idea how to find the entrance, and there's no way to get inside without being attacked once we do.
So what's the downright awful news?
I lost a bet with Talvia, and now I owe him a traditional Valenwood dinner. You know, the kind wood elves like to eat. I can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes what kind of meat he's eating. It'll be priceless.
You sound like your old self again.
Yeah, I guess I just needed to get out of the city. I was seriously depressed when I wound up on the King's Most Wanted list. Thanks for pushing me. Infiltrating a cult is certainly better than hiding in a hole someplace.
So how do we get inside?
Well, with all the runners we spotted, we know we're in the right place. We just need to find a way to get inside without being noticed. You know, we might be able to do something with those higher-ranking cultists in the fancy masks.
Disguise a good idea. See any of those cultists recently?
Well, a few of the masked cultists passed this way a little while ago. Then we heard a large commotion over there to the west. I can't be sure, mind you, but I think those Vosh Rock might have... Well, they could have walked into an,
Just tell me what happened.
Tolvia thinks... Well, he thinks that the group might have walked into an Acharter mating ritual. The sounds from the west, the screams. Ifri's bow, the noise was horrible. Then it got real quiet. I don't think it went well for the cultists.
I'll go see if I can find something we can
Just
use.
don't get too close to those Acharters. I hear they become extremely violent when anything interrupts their frolicking. We'll look around on our own and meet you inside. Good luck!
Goodbye. Is it a quest over here?
You don't look particularly religious. You're not a member of the Bosch Rock, are you? A stupid question, I know. If you were a member of the cult, you wouldn't tell me.
I'm not a cult member. Did they do something to you?
I was on my way to Orsinium with a group of crafters and artisans, just minding my own business, when these fanatics attacked us. It was like they were hunting baby horkers, whacked us in the head and tossed us in a cart. I managed to slip away.
Tell me about these fanatics.
Not much to tell. I didn't wait around to hear a sermon or anything. It was kind of confusing, but they kept referring to Trinimac for some reason. Razasha might know more. She escaped too, but she went back to help her captured bait.
Look for Razasha. You can be careful out here. One second.
I don't know whether to stay here or go find help. If they hurt my Shalda, I don't know what I'll do.
You were part of the caravan that was attacked by the cult.
How did you... Yes, we were on our way to Orsinium, Shaldagon and I. There were a few of us, artisans and crafters, answering the king's call. The cultist attacked, took us captive. I managed to escape, but my Shalda, they took her into the ruins.
Why would a religious cult attack random travelers?
They weren't very forthcoming with information as they were hauling us off. Their leader called himself Glothan the Recruiter. Said we'd all be true believers in no time. I'm afraid he's going to hurt Shalda and the others. I feel so helpless.
I can find your friend. I can try to find your friends.
Thank you so much for helping me. With your help, I just know that Shalda and I will be back together in no time.
Can you tell me anything about your attackers?
There were a lot of them. And they were strong, stronger than we were at any rate. Glothan was the worst. He kept saying that fire and ice would lead us to Trinimac's truth, whatever that is. Will you find Shalda and the others, please?
Yeah, sure. More loot for me. Sweet. Anything else? How did I miss these?
Your death will elevate for the boss rock.
Create cracks for casting the shield on attack increases the max strength of shield regardless of fake. Consume cracks to heal based on the shield strength.
Who's got it? Join us or die. It's that simple.
Hey! Over here! Help! Don't let them help me! They hit me and told me to praise Trinimac. Now I'm confused and my head hurts.
If I release you, are you well enough to walk?
Oh, I'm well enough. If you open this cage, I won't just walk, I'll run. The Voshrok are bad, bad people. I just want to get out of here before they drag me off like the others.
What?
They kept threatening me. Said they were going to throw me in the ice prison. What should I do now? I'm a cook, not a warrior. Thanks, but what should I do now? I'm not really good at making difficult decisions.
Can you make your way back to the ruins?
I think I can do that, as long as I'm careful. Others were dragged in here with me. Humble travelers who never harmed anyone. And now they're threatened with pain and death if they don't swear allegiance to the Voshrock.
I'll find the others. We'll meet up at the back of the ruins.
Right. Thanks again. You know, I came to Hrothgar because it was supposed to be a safe and amazing place for orcs to live. Well, so far it doesn't seem to be either safe or amazing.
Yeah, goodbye. Yeah, okay.
Help me, please! This fire, can you put it out? There's some water over by the wall.
Guess I gotta fill the bucket.
Ow, damn, those are hot! Now I know what roast Horker feels like. They kept stoking the fire, making it hotter and hotter. I was almost ready to agree to whatever they wanted. Almost.
Russia sent me to rescue you.
Raza Shah's alive?
Raza Shah.
Praise the 8 and anyone else who wants to listen. I'm just glad she didn't follow us in here herself. Those Voshrock maniacs want new members. Someone who calls herself the Proselytizer leads this bunch. You need to stop her.
Tell me more about the
Osnora, the Proselytizer? She's a
Proselytizer.
horror. She came by not too long ago and told them to make the fire hotter. Said it would help me see the light. If I get the chance, I'll show her some light.
Go to the back of the ruins. We'll meet there after Proselytizer is dealt with.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah, team. We're not there yet. I'll need to. I'm not gonna. Yeah. This would be the Frost Prison?
Don't touch anything. I beg of you, talk to us first.
Okay.
Don't touch the switches. They're trapped.
Well, what do you mean, trapped?
You know, touch the wrong switch and somebody dies? That kind of trapped. The Vosh Rock took us captive. Said we were gonna join their cult one way or another. If I stay in this icy prison long enough, I might just agree to anything.
How do I set you free?
That's the problem. If you push the switch in front of me, Gahar will be released, but I'll freeze to death. If you push the switch in front of him, I go free and he dies. They've been trying to make us decide, but we won't give them the satisfaction.
Can't I rescue both of you?
Not this time. The Voshrock set this up so that only one of us would get to join their crazy cult. If I were noble, I'd say save Gahar and let me die. But I'm not noble. I have a family. They need me. And I'm a healer. I can help you if you let me.
So I should save you instead of Gahar?
Gahar seems to be a good sort. But do we really need another violent battle mage? I heal the sick and help the wounded. And more than that, I want to live. I know it must sound terrible, but I really want to live.
Goodbye.
Don't touch the switches or you'll kill us!
What are they doing to you?
The Voshrock. They're trying to break us. They want Unsulag and me to swear to serve Trinimac. Or their version of Trinimac, at least. So far, we've refused. But these ice prisons wear you down.
But what's the point of all this?
They said they only need one of us. The switch in front of me releases Unsulag, but freezes me. And the one in front of her does the reverse. They keep coming in and asking us which switch to press. So far, we've refused to play their game. So far.
There's no way I could save both of you?
If I knew how to do that, I'd tell you. I hate to say this, but I don't want to die. If you free me, I can help. I'm a strong elemental mage and I can fight. But this blasted prison keeps me from casting even the simplest spell of warming.
So I should save you instead of
Unsulag's a good woman, but she's already lived a full life. I can aid the rulers of Arsinium, assist my people. I have many productive years remaining if I get out of this. Release me and I'll devote myself to helping others. You have my word.
So I'm quite pleased with the application as quote as method of turning people into the path of turning than ever that Kraken his initiator of Fire's terrible approach for recruitment has a poor survival rate. Besides, Fire panics people and the panicked person cannot be reason why the true conversion requires us to that candidates might show up the way preppers of graves. I think my method is a much more solid approach. A pun solid my ISIS. My ISIS is certainly that. Rooting in a individual and trapping him or her using the new ice bindings I have crafted provide both pain and security with the unnecessary pain, the aided benefit of giving. Fortunate and the mild, and in my opinion, torment is a brilliant idea. If I do say so, I must remember to set a note to thank him for the design of the switches. Creation in the process seems to be most effective yet. At the very least, it provides me with a certain level of amusement. I place two Canadians on the ice platforms at the same time, providing each of them with a switch. Here's the genius of each switch sets the other candidate free, so which one will decide to sacrifice their own life so that the other may live. The Cyber User Guild will open the path for Trunks Life, the Cyber will accept. Trinimac more fully. The survivor will accept Trinimac more fully because it costs other giants. I should report that two researchers waited a few days and then attempted to escape after they pulled some of the trainers in with their seeming docile. This does not please me. The conversation must be truly nice, truly open and devoted to know your latest thoughts. Putting two candidates against those sounds more. It's all for a better life. But I'm usually a healer. But I'm a battle mage this time, so... I like battle mages. He's a... Oh, they're both orcs. Shoot. Anyway.
No!
Sorry.
So very, very cold.
If I quickly press this one. No.
Alakath, preserve me. Oh, Unsulak, I'm so sorry. I feel terrible about what happened to Unsulak. But I'm as good as my word. I'll fight alongside you until we get out of this madhouse.
Alright, let's deal with these cultists and get out of here.
Of course. My elemental magic is yours to command. I won't let you down.
Really? Alright, find the others. There you go, battle.
About damn time. Ancient ruins full of cultists makes my knees hurt. Out of my way, youngster. I can find my own way out.
Yeah. Me. You okay? It's not. Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
We are the Bashrak. We are Trinamak's sharp sword.
sister is dead. She was a bad piece of work, torturing and killing people who didn't see things her way.
That's not creepy. True.
Go ahead. We'll be right behind you.
Yes, we just have to be careful about it.
No worries. We'll stay back and let you deal with any of those Voshrock maniacs we run into. We'll move forward as soon as we see that the coast is clear.
Alright, follow me after I see what's waiting for us at the top of the stairs. Cool. Excuse me.
You did it! I don't know how you did it, but I'm eternally grateful for what you've done.
We made it out. Shulleran was anxious to find you.
I know you did your best, and I'm ever so grateful. We're going to stick together and find the nearest stronghold. We'll hire some bodyguards and make our way to Orsinium. We won't forget what you did for us. None of us will.
Oh look, if only I had this.
This illusion is so weird. It looks like I'm wearing robes, but I feel so. Looks like you found an amulet too. But tell me, was I right? Did the Archanist get all frolicsome on those cultists? Wait a moment. Your amulet's cracked. You weren't supposed to break it, you know.
It was broken when I found it. The enchanters were particularly careful with this cultist.
Well, the illusion seems to be holding up, at least for now. Hopefully it won't fail at a particularly critical moment. Anyway, I think we should split up and cover more ground. That's the best way to find what we're looking for quickly.
Sure, splitting the party is a good idea.
This place is enormous. Besides, you never put all your acorns in one basket. We need to find out what the Voshrak are up to, and fast. Flies and I will look around out here, while you and Tal see what the high-ranking cultists are meeting about.
Let's rendezvous back here after we find something.
Good idea. And let's not take too long. Lives are depending on us. And speaking of lives, make sure Tal stays safe, will you? He isn't as experienced as we are. I'm afraid his wide-eyed enthusiasm is going to get him injured.
Oh, you be careful
Stay safe. Flies and I will meet up with you later.
I guess we're really doing this, aren't we?
Trinimac, hear our prayer. Guide our weapons and alert us to all dangers. Grant us the courage to complete the trial you place before us.
That doesn't sound good. I thought we were just spying on a meeting.
You, the chosen of the Voshrak, have shown bravery against the Malakath heretics, even going so far as to invade the temple we love and cherish. But one challenge remains. A challenge to test you, to select the most worthy for our most important mission.
Okay.
Now choose a scroll and select a blessing to help you in your ordeal.
You stand among the holy words of Trinimac. Read the scrolls carefully and choose a blessing to help you in the coming trial.
What can you tell me about this trial?
The mission before us requires the best the Vashrak has to offer. This trial will determine those select few through a test of wits, speed, and strength. Trinimac himself will winnow the iron from the ore.
The mission, I'm not too sure I know all the details.
Oh, the details are the purview of those who complete the mission. But Trinimac thanks you for volunteering, no matter how things turn out. If you succeed and do as the Council demands, all will be revealed. Fail, death is your only reward.
As the Council demands.
The last part of the trial requires that you obey the Council without question, but you won't have to deal with that until the very end. Remember, if you succeed, you will be named a Chosen of Trinimac and allowed to partake in the sacred mission.
Okay.
I don't think this is just some routine meeting. What in Akatosh's name are they talking about? A trial? Trinimac's blessing? Sounds kind of dangerous to me.
I think we need to complete the trials to find out what they're planning.
My father always says, the rabble face death every day, while the brave always find a way to defeat it. I've never been exactly sure what he meant, but I think I know now.
You don't have to do this.
Yes. Yes, I do. This is what I came here for. This is my time to shine. Besides, you're here with me. We'll watch each other's back and come out victorious in the end.
Pretty sure I'm gonna have to kill this fool.
Have you studied the scrolls? Do you know the words of Trinimac, and are you ready to enter the gauntlet?
No, did not study the scrolls. Fuck. Stop the book of the warrior, God 14. As the hammer fell, Viva stood her ground. Rogor the Destroyer had shattered entire armies with the power of his enchanted hammer. But this did not dampen Viva's resolve. Holding her shield above her head, she knew that crashed over a loud crash and heavy boom and a crackle that toppled nearby trees echoed throughout the lands. But when the dust settled, it was not the small wooden shield that Vaia held that lay shattered on the ground. It was Ragmar's mighty hammer. Okay. And the volcano erupted with a thunder spin, the growing rattle, the skies filled with ash. Breaking from his will, he stared at his enemy, fiery god of lava and stone. His blade drawn, Trinimac, blessed child, Evan. Valian charged the mountains through lava, flowed and covered the path of Valian. Traversed the mountain with such quickness that the heart did not scorch his feet. That the heat did not scorch his feet. As quick as the wind, Valian dove into the mountain, driving his blade into the heart of the beast. Okay. He hunted not for food or sport, he hunted not for the thrill of the kill, no, he hunted to prove his strength. The beast before him rose, taller than the trees, Usanok, armed only with his fists and the blessing of his god, Trinimac. Tries further to deliver a single blow, for with Trinimac's blessing upon him, one blow was all he would need. The instant it was over, no amount of skill or fat or muscle could stop the force of Usanok rage striking its target. The beast fell with hardly a cry or a whimper. Usanok did not celebrate, he did not cheer, he simply went hunting for his next challenge. Usanok was the hunter. Vaya was the last one. Shield did not shatter, was whoever's hammer. Evelyn. I even forgot what out of there is folder.
Have you studied? So, which blessing have you decided upon? Will you accept the blessing of Avalion and become one with the wind? Or will then let Trinimac be your shield against the dangers of the world?
Can't see a thing.
Listen well, for I do not like to repeat myself. To unlock the door, you need to activate the 4 switches. The Vosh rock inside will try to stop you. You will be timed.
That sounds easy enough.
If you take too long, the switches reset and you will need to begin again. Others may pass you and take the position you fight for. And don't worry about killing anyone. They're certainly going to try to kill you.
I can kill other Vashra.
Trinimac favors the victorious in battle. If followers fall, they are not worthy. The Voshrok understand that. So should you. Your time starts now.
Let's go to Vegas. How do I get over there? What the hell is shooting at me?
It was tough, but we made it. I knew we could do it. You did great back there. I have to say, I'm impressed. Just give me a moment to catch my breath. It might be an illusion, but I'm sweating like an orc under here.
At least we both survived.
We did, didn't we? I'm pretty sure that was because the Voshrak were busy trying to deal with you. I'm beginning to understand why Everlee admires you so much.
I suppose we have to go in there next.
The Council, right. I wonder what they're going to ask us to do as our final test. Whatever it is, we can't.
Oops.
I'll catch up with you in the Council chamber.
That's a new one. Rich Mother's Party Punch? Fun?
Your disguise is not needed here. I know who you are. You show great courage to stand before us. But what are you truly willing to sacrifice? Are your intentions as pure as ours? We've donned the false god's armor, attacked and killed true believers within a sacred temple, all for the sake of the sacred plan. Will you make that same sacrifice? Your final test starts now. Are you here to harm us or to join us? To make the Awesomers stronger than they ever imagined? Show us where your loyalty lies. Spill the blood of your ally in Trinamac's name and display your true devotion.
Hey, my amulet stopped working. And did they just say something about spilling my blood? Oh my. You're not considering following through with this, are you? That's insane!
Make your choice.
I'll ward the door while you search the room. Find out what they're planning. Then go and let the others know.
Sure, please have access of the injury themselves into life of Racine so that no one can tell a member of the Voshrak from anyone else listening this way. Our ritual must have served as well when the clan chief gathers. They will have no inkling of the trap they are walking into, and we shall fulfill our purpose. Holy blade occurs in the chief. Reclaim but vital important. They are traitors to the city that must be taken into custody at all costs before the raid gets underway. Send a second group after them as support just in case. Okay.
You were a pleasant scent in a dank swamp. What happened in there? The mood around here became very tense all of a sudden. Wait, where's Talvia?
Talvia's fine. What are you and
The river doesn't always flow downstream, my friend. Did you know that these ruins appear bigger on the inside than they do from the outside? Ah, the mysteries of architecture. But you should speak to Evelie. She's anxious to know what you found out.
Yeah.
There you are. I was beginning to get worried about you. We've found out some... Where's Talvia?
I think he's busy. He's keeping the bush busy so he can go warn the city.
All by himself? Are you sure he can handle that? What am I saying? Of course you're sure. We managed to find out that the attack on the temple was a ruse perpetrated by the Vosh Rock. That was right before our amulet stopped working.
We lost our amulets too.
Yeah. I was suddenly as naked as an ash tree that had lost its last leaf of the season. Good thing we stashed our gear nearby. Anyway, the temple attack was all to place the blame on Basrog. The chief is innocent. I didn't help a murderer.
Learn that the Vashrogs are hiding in the city. They're going to attack the chiefs at the map.
That's something. but not enough to provide the edge we were hoping for. We'll just have to be careful. Anyone could be working with the Voshrock. I don't know about you, but all this intrigue is starting to make my head hurt.
Return to Arsenal, warn Chief Barzog. I'll meet you there shortly.
Lies and I will go warn Chief Bazrog. This whole thing? It's stranger even than any Investigator Vale story I've ever read. Here, take this. I found it and thought you should have it. For protecting Tal. I appreciate that.
That takes me to the eggs.
You can't lock us out of our inn. That's tyrannical.
You should have thought about that before you helped the enemies of our king. Now get out of my way before I toss you in a
damn rules
cell,
and regulations. infuriating! I don't even like the place that much, but I'll be damned if I let them toss me out of my own inn. The closer the city gets to completion, the worse things get for us common folk.
What happened at the inn?
Orsimer soldiers barged into our inn and kicked us out. Now they won't let anyone back in. They decided to detain some of our patrons, including your friends. In fact, the little wood elf showed up right before the soldiers did.
Oh, there has to be a way to get inside.
The soldiers placed guards at all the exits, even the back one. Damned if I know how they found out about that. The soldiers won't let anyone in until they finish the king's work, whatever that is. Bunch of stiff boots, the lot of them.
I'll find a way to get
I
inside.
should have known that hiding folks in our inn would eventually bite us in the arse. This is ridiculous, though. They sent an entire squad of soldiers to lock down one inn. You'd think we were the damn Winterborn or something.
If you want to run back, I need your help.
Haven't you and your friends caused us enough trouble already? All right. If you get me my inn back, I'll try to forget that any of this ever happened. So, how can I help?
You have your inn key with you. I could use that to sneak
That
in.
was the first thing they confiscated. It was Sergeant Vulmon. I know him. He's one of our regulars. Usually friendly, leaves an extra gold piece now and again. He's stationed near the King's Corner Club, but he won't give up that key.
I could steal it from him.
That's between you and him. I'll have no part in that. I'm no criminal, despite how all this looks.
So you were talking to, do you know her?
Never seen her before. I make it a habit to get to know all of the guards and soldiers who come to the inn to unwind. From the look on her face, she hasn't unwound since the king was a cub tied to the Forge Mother's apron. What? You looking to court her or something? If you're so enthralled by Captain What's-Her-Name, I heard her tell a soldier she'd be by the ramparts near the stables. But she's a cold fish. Mark my words. You'd do better fishing in a different pond.
Yeah, so that one's closer.
Mortal wares are now at the Forge. Now I see people willing to spend. Will you not agree?
The Orcsmith, the Nords are rude, and the Bretons... Gods, don't get me started on the Bretons. In the wrong place. Maybe not?
You're a little late. They just left me here to die.
Here, where are the others?
I was running messages for the cute wood elf and the grumpy orc. When I returned, the soldiers rushed in, stabbed me.
Where are Evely and Chief Buzzard?
They never saw it coming. The soldiers grabbed the orc chief and the elf, took them away by the order of the king. I guess I was just in the way.
Hang on, Owen.
My favorite problem handler has returned. Have you come to see what you accomplished? Thanks to you, the clan chiefs have gathered to hear what I have to say. This is going to be a moot that all of Hrothgar won't soon forget.
I need to talk to you about something
That
important.
sounds serious. But this is a time for celebration. The next age of the Orsimer people begins today.
Why do you send soldiers to the
You dare to question my actions? To imply that I don't have the best interests of my people in mind? If you must know, we received word of the location of the traitors. I send my soldiers to capture them for interrogation.
Did you know that your soldiers were infiltrated by the Voshra?
What? How dare you spread such false accusations? Has Basrog filled your head with more of his Malakath lies? I won't hear such things. Not on the verge of my greatest victory.
Where are Chief Basrog and Evely?
More questions? You're beginning to try my patience. But let's not talk about such matters in front of the clan chiefs. Meet me down in the dining hall and we can continue this discussion in private.
I hear the footsteps of an outsider. Ah, outsider. You never cease to surprise me. I suppose your recent adventures were somewhat trying. Of course, sticking your tusks where they don't belong usually leads to trouble, doesn't it?
What are you talking about?
So proud, so sure, so certain that you do the right thing. But you defy the will of Trinimac and try to stop the inevitable by warning my son. In short, you have begun to annoy me.
But they need to warn Krug about the Voshra.
The Voshrak do exactly what they've been ordered to do. They will eliminate every obstacle that threatens my son. It's time to remove the clan chiefs so that Orsimer unification can begin. This is about survival. Surely you can understand that.
It's you, I'll stop you.
Stop me? I don't think so. The Orsimer will rally as one under King Kurog's banner. I have foreseen it. Let it be known, the outsider who stands before us has betrayed our great city. For your actions, I condemn you and your allies to death. A sentence you shall execute by your own hand. May Trinimac guide your
I'm sorry it had to come to this. What I do for the good of the Orsimer people.
Awake? Good. It's about time. I would have been disappointed if you died after I dragged you down here. You learn a lot about healing when you're King Kurog's shield wife. Looks like my skills apply to outsiders as well. But we've wasted enough time. You need to get moving.
What happened?
I admit I never trusted you. But you've helped our people. You deserve better than to fall to the Forge Mother. I dragged you back here before the Voshrock arrived, healed you as best I could. Now get out of here before the soldiers find you.
I can't just leave not while there are still things that need to be done.
My beloved does what he must to unite our people. You know this is true. You've seen it. The clan chiefs refuse to listen. If Kurog fails, the Orsimer will never be anything more than the abused and scorned wretches the other races imagine us to be.
There must be another way.
The chiefs have already headed to the moot, and Voshrock guard the keep. If you want to survive, you have to leave now. I don't want to fight you, but if you decide to go after the king, well, I am sworn to protect my beloved.
I'm not leaving without Chief Barzaka.
I expected you'd say that. Take this. It will open the cells in the dungeon below the keep. Just take your friends far from this place, and let my beloved finish his mission to elevate our people.
Before I go, I want you to ask.
My beloved believes that this is the only way to accomplish his dream. As his shield wife, I will support him, just as I always have. No, he hoped that the chiefs would come to believe in his vision, to see the future he imagined just as he did. He never wanted it to come to this. But a king must always do the right thing for his people.
While killing chiefs turn the plans against Kurog.
Why would they do that? They'll see a king who fought the fanatical Voshrock, who tried desperately to save the chiefs against overwhelming odds. When the dust clears, they will love him and stand united beneath his banner for all the world to see.
Why are you going along with all
Kurog
this?
is my beloved, and I swore an oath to support and protect him. Besides, I believe in the king's dream. I believe in a united Orsimer nation. It's the best way for us to take our place as equals among the other races.
Even this means killing innocents?
Oh, the clan chiefs are far from innocent, and their deaths will serve a higher purpose. They represent a worthy sacrifice. Now, take your friends and go. This isn't your concern any longer. Let my beloved finish what he began. Please.
Goodbye, guys. Above. Oh.
to stop meeting like this. Maybe next time I could rescue you. What do you say? What in Malakath's name is Kurog up to, I wonder? This is brash, even for him.
Kurog is working with the Flash Rock.
You better not be pulling my tusk, outsider. I've known Kurog for a long time. We may disagree on certain issues, but he's always had the best interests of our people in mind. This makes no sense.
He's using the moot as a trap. He's going to eliminate the chiefs who oppose him.
Then there isn't any time to waste. Give me the key and head for the throne room. There's a passage in there that will lead you directly to the moot. I'll get Everlee to safety and try to gather some additional help. There are still some people here in the city that I can count on. Now do whatever you have to and get to the moot. If we run into any problems, find me outside the keep and we'll figure something out.
Okay, go.
You had listened to me. I expected you'd come here.
My beloved says the limit is off limits. I'm sorry it's been
I need healing!
Feeling I'd find you here. Kurog sealed the route to the moot, didn't he?
Found this note in the
Most of my contacts have gone deep into hiding, and we're no closer to saving the chiefs than we were when I scraped you up off the floor of the keep.
Found this note in the throne room.
Let me see that. You can get to the moot or the temple. I had no idea that path even existed. But they sent soldiers after Solgra, that's bad. We need a new plan, and we need it now.
Any ideas?
You go ahead to the temple and check on the High Priestess. Everlee and I have one more place where we can look for some help. If we're successful, it might make the path to the moot slightly less complicated.
Just be careful, soldiers and guards are still looking for both of you.
I'm well aware of that. I'm counting on the start of the moot to keep them distracted. But we won't take any unnecessary chances. We need Solgra alive to tell her side of the story. Then we can get to the moot and save the chiefs.
Try to make this quick then.
You've done more for me and my people than I could have ever expected. I appreciate that. It shows you have honor. Now get to the temple and make sure the High Priestess is all right. We need her alive.
Okay.
The temple, besieged by weapon-wielding fanatics twice in the same season. It's insane. Kurog has set this avalanche in motion. Now it's up to us to try to stop it.
I'll do what I can.
I know you will. I've seen you in action. I have a feeling that the fate of Hrothgar depends on what we do next. Our actions, whether we succeed or fail, will determine the future of Orsinium and the Orc people.
Do you really think everything comes down to this?
How could it not? The temple, the moot, those are the fires that will test our mettle. We'll either come out stronger or be consumed in the flames. Now go help Solgra.
I'll go to the temple and help the High Priest. Anyway.
Nothing but dry bread and old turnips to eat.
The city is simply beautiful. It seems the king will leave a lasting legacy after all.
Let's go down to fight anybody. Jeez.
This isn't a good time to visit the temple. We have a bit of a situation. I humbly suggest that you come back later.
Where's the highest priestess soul?
If this is about that incident with the fanatics, you should take it up with the king. In these difficult times, misunderstandings can quickly spiral out of control and lead to situations we'd all rather avoid.
Tell me where I can find the high priestess.
But, oh, very well. When the king's soldiers banged on the door, she ran up the stairs and outside. The soldiers knocked us aside and chased after her. I don't know what Solgra did, but she's clearly made someone very angry.
The high priestess didn't say anything?
Not a word. She appeared to be as surprised as we were when the soldiers barged in. Normally, Solgra is so proper. If the soldiers hadn't had their weapons drawn, I'm sure she would have gone with him quietly.
Okay. Oh.
There she is! Don't let the traitor get away!
Tell the king,
What in Trinamac's name is going on? Why did Kurog send soldiers after me? They acted like I'd done something horrible. I didn't want to show it, but I was frightened for my life. I'm just glad you arrived when you did.
These weren't just foes, they were Vashra. Did they hurt you?
Vosh'rak? I don't understand. But no, they didn't hurt me. Not for lack of trying, though. So tell me, what kind of trouble are we in now?
They're going to blame you, claiming you're behind Vashra.
What a ridiculous notion. Trinamac promotes unity and civilization, not anarchy and violence like those Vosh'rak fanatics claim. Dare I ask? Tell me, who do we have to thank for this terrible situation?
Kurog and Alga, they plan to kill the chiefs and blame you for organizing the Vashra.
We can't allow that to happen. But why have you come to help me? The clan chiefs are more important. You should be at the moot, doing whatever you can to foil the king's dastardly plan.
The path to the moot have been sealed. I'll accept the path through the temple.
There's a path to the moot through the temple. Perhaps via the old tunnels. Yes, that must be the way. Here, take this key. It opens the library. If there really are old tunnels under the temple, the way to access them is probably in there.
I don't have a place to hide until this is over.
Behind you! On the ledges! More soldiers! Quick, let's get...
High Priestess, no!
She's down! Make sure none of her allies survive!
Get the assassin! I'll take Solbra back to the temple. Go!
Stop them! Don't let the traitors get past you! I surrender! You killed some of our best soldiers. I know when I'm outmatched.
You're nothing but a cowardly assassin.
I have my orders. Don't you know that High Priestess Solbra is a criminal, an enemy of the Orsimer? She's the leader of the Vosh'rak. You should thank me for what I've done.
You know very well that Solbra isn't connected to the Vashra.
How would I know such a thing? I'm just a simple soldier. I'm not a cultist in disguise. And even if I were, you can't prove a thing.
I've had enough of cultists in this.
Trinamac will reward my...
Screw you.
Soldiers! Trying to stop them would have only put us all in danger.
Done something. You're cowards. All of you.
Everly, enough. Sobra's gone.
Oh, this is bad. Woo.
We should have been here. Save her.
Her death was quick. If that makes you feel any better. What in Malakoth's name happened out there?
Kurog sent soldiers to put out the word she was the leader of the Vashra that can save her.
Solgra didn't deserve this fate. As much as I disagreed with her, she was a good person. A caring person. Kurog has gone too far this time. He has to be stopped.
We talked about the tunnels before she died.
Did Solgra know about the tunnels beneath the temple? Was she able to tell you how we can reach the moot before more people die?
Solgra gave me a key to the library. She thought the tunnels would be accessible through there.
This isn't going to be like swimming in mud with the Argonians. We're talking about defying the king. At best, we'll be branded as Kingslayers. At worst, we'll be dead. This isn't your fight. Not really. Are you still ready to go through with this?
Krog betrayed us all and ready to end
Then
this.
we take the fight to Kurog and Alga. If they refuse to give up their mad plans, then we fight on until one side or the other has been defeated. Kurog's reign ends today. So swears Basrog of Clan Farum. So swears Basrog of the Orsimer.
Okay, goodbye.
May Trinimag take you to your final reward, High Priestess.
Chief Basrog, I thought you were a firm believer in Malakath.
There is no place for a gentle soul in the Ashen Forge, priest. So why not make Trinimag have her?
Goodbye, my friend. I'm going to miss you.
Mess. We'll never find anything in here. Look around and see if you can find something that looks like a hidden passage.
I'll check over here.
You'd think that temple priests would be neater. These manuscripts are all over the place. Start searching. We've got to find a way into the tunnels.
Any ideas where I should start?
Look everywhere. It'll probably be something odd or out of place, like those switches over there. But this is a library. Maybe one of these dusty old tomes can help. There's bound to be a book that talks about the construction of the temple in here.
Now the east wall continues south to west. Culinary expressions for monster people. Tell tales by our people. Worship elves, essays, and the billionaires. Why are there so many? White light all around. I am alive. I am dreaming of these declared rooms. Let me. I want to come home, please. Rooms of our floor is the shame. creatures. I'm just gonna look this up. Whoa. Blood in King's Hands. Let's see the passage. Wolf Hammer Owl. Wolf.
Well, I'll be a puny dark elf. You found it. I guess we're climbing down that hole.
I knew you could do it. Now let's go stop the king.
Silence, chiefs! Your constant bickering has plagued our people for long enough.
Kurog's belittling the chiefs. They won't
You
stand.
isolate yourselves in your own stronghold, perpetuating our selfish nature. We must shake who and what we are.
We're still going to kill the bastard, right?
I tried to appeal to you as equals, but you refused to listen. I grow tired of arguing with you.
The king cares for our people, and all you do is break his heart.
Wonderful. The murderous king and his lunatic fight it!
Light it up!
We're getting close. Be ready for anything.
Sounds like the time I walked in on an Imga courting ritual.
faster. Kurog's about to start slaughtering the chiefs.
How am I gonna do
Once
it,
we get
Alan?
inside, find Kurog and take him down. We need to save as many chiefs as we can. There's still time if we move fast. We need to open this gate.
There's no lever. They must have shut it from the other side.
Stand aside and let me work. Get ready to get those people out of there.
I'll take care of the archers.
Eliminate the clan chiefs!
We've been betrayed. Defend yourselves!
And now the last guest has arrived. I'm gonna make you pay for your loyalty. Clan chiefs, over here. Hurry! This gate is happier than it looks. As impressive as always, but it doesn't matter. My soldiers are already moving to block the tunnels. But even impressive criminals must pay for their crimes. I'm gonna deal with you personally. Bow before the king of the Orphanage! I pity those who deny my rule. I demand a blood price for my mother's death. Out. Your death will not be quick. Mother, grant me your power. May the fires of your forge engulf the traitors.
Oh, that's not good.
You fought valiantly, bravely. Maybe the best display of martial skill I've ever seen. I just wish we weren't forced to become kingslayers. Kurog and his mother are dead, but look at the price he made us pay.
What price?
The murdered chiefs. But they're just the tip of Malakath's tusk. More orcs will die as they fight to take control of their clans. All the while ignoring the approach of winter and the coming starvation. I've seen enough death for 2 lifetimes.
Are you saying we should have left Krug in power?
No. Kurog went from good intentions to madness faster than a hawker swallows a bucket of fish. Killing him was the right thing to do. In the end, he left us no choice.
So why does Kurog's death seem to bother you?
How could it not? Once Kurog was like a brother to me. He was a great orc, a visionary, before his mother corrupted him. But I've become as gloomy as a drunken dark elf on a rainy day. Must be because Kurog won, despite everything we did.
What do you mean?
Please. Enough talk. I want to be alone for a while. Think about what happened here and what has to happen next. Meet me back at the keep. We'll continue this discussion then, and you'll get the explanation you desire.
Okay.
May your path to the Ashen Forge be lit with the braziers of courage. At one time, plain brother.
The clans. You earned their respect by what you did in there. Follow me. I can lead you back to the keep. The path should be safe enough now.
Let's get
Just
out of
stay
here.
close and follow me.
You're just in time. We finished clearing out the Voshrock and the remaining chiefs are waiting for me to address them. But word of Kurog's death is spreading through the city like wildfire. I don't know how the people will react to the news.
Are the Voshrock fully defeated?
Not completely. I'm sure there are still pockets of deluded cultists hiding throughout the countryside. We'll deal with them eventually. Right now, I need to figure out what to do with the clans that lost their chiefs. And with this damnable city.
What do you mean when you say Kurog had won?
Kurog dreamed of a united Orcimer nation. Of all orc clans standing shoulder to shoulder as equals with the other races. Despite everything that happened, I think he's going to get his wish.
I'm not sure what you mean by that. How did Kurog win?
It will all become clear in time. Right now, I need to talk to the chiefs. Figure out how we're going to stabilize the clans without the need for more death and destruction. If you're up to it, I have one more favor to ask of you.
What do you need me to do?
You came to Hrothgar to help Kurog unite our people and rebuild this great city. Despite how we got here, you accomplished everything the king asked of you. Now I have a request. If you're willing to provide one more service to the orcs. Came to this last favor is of a more personal nature. I want to give Kurog a proper funeral, to honor him for the warrior and leader he was, and not the crazed despot he turned out to be.
You really want to play tribute to Kurog?
I do. Kurog was my friend once, and he was a great orc before his ambition got the better of him. Besides, the people need to know the whole truth, the good as well as the bad. A traditional orc requiem is just what we need to get past this.
What do you want me to do?
Take these notes and deliver them. Everyone should be somewhere in the city. Make them listen to you. Get them to attend Kurog's funeral.
Meanwhile, I'll make sure everything is prepared for the ceremony. On your way back, after you've delivered the letters, stop by the King's Corner Club. Speak to the barkeep, and get a bottle of Kurog's favorite ale. It's foul stuff, but he loved it. We'll use it to drink to his memory at the service.
Are you happy?
Happy? What an odd question. To tell you the truth, I never thought I'd live to see the city rise again. But I've been wrong before. You're a good example of that. If you're asking if I'm proud of what Kurog created, then yes. I guess I am.
Or that without the king in this, it might make a tempting target.
The thought has crossed my mind. At least under Kurog as part of the Daggerfall Covenant, we were considered strong. We had allies. That's something I need to think about. I used to dismiss Kurog and his deals with our enemies. Now I'm not so sure.
I think I'm withdrawing from the alliance.
Emmerich's agreement was with Kurog, not the clan chiefs. We need to discuss our options and make a decision. Hopefully before the next siege camp sets up outside our walls. Mostly to people you know. People who helped us stop Kurog and the Vashrak. There are also a few friends of mine. We trained together not long ago, but they recently returned to Hrothgar. I want them to see what happened here.
I'll recognize these friends.
There's Bizra, who rarely removes her war paint. She'll tell you to tusk off, but give her the letter anyway. The other one, he's a unique character. Has a code of honor all his own. If Bizra is here, he won't be far from her side.
So I think we're going to leave it there. Yeah, so have a good day, night. Skill.